Hi, my name is Robert Bell, and this is the Wellness Edition. Today, I want to share with you my recent experience of undergoing a 7-day digital detox. 7 day of no devices, no technology. And that's what we're going to talk about today in this episode. In the previous editions of the Wellness series, I talked about storms. I talked about how we need to, be quiet within the storm. And I also shared with you a recent storm I went through where I didn't follow my own advice and my wellness routines, took a dip. And as I said, the more intense the storm is the more intense your wellness practices have to be. And so I did that. I underwent a 7-day digital detox. I decided I wanted no devices, no technology for 7 full days. For a lot, that is extremely difficult. Of course, for me, it's also extremely difficult. But I was very committed and very disciplined to get this done. Now, let me give you some context. I'm doing this because I'm building up to undergo a 10-day silent retreat. That's one of my goals for this year. By the end of 2020 is to really experience a 10-day silent retreat. So I'm preparing my mind, my body, my spirit, my emotions to go through the silent retreat. I didn't just get up and say I want to do 7-day digital detox, right? What I've been doing is that every week on Wednesdays I do no technology day. So I've been building this up for a while, quite a while. So I'm used to it. I've gotten into the routine of how to manage my work, my different responsibilities. But that was just one day. So it's a big leap for me going from 1 day to 7 days. But I like to push myself. Did I believe I could make it to the 7 days? I don't know. I just said I'm committed to it. I didn't have any strong evidence I could make it for 7 days, but I said I'll do as much as I could. All right. I made preparations in place. I had some protocols in place in case there was any emergencies and people needed to contact me, but I wasn't fully prepared. I mean, I could have done more planning. I live in Kenya, and in Kenya, the economy runs pretty much on something we call M-Pesa, mobile money. And if you don't have your phone, it can be very difficult, particularly during this post-COVID or during this COVID period where cash is being used less and less. A lot of establishments aren't taking cash. Mobile money comes really in handy, and credit card and debit card penetration is not as widespread. So mobile money is the thing. And that's one thing I didn't plan for. I didn't plan very well in terms of finances. So I did find myself in some situations where I couldn't make some necessary expenditure, but I found ways around it, and that's what I loved about this experience. Is it helped even to boost my creativity. I had to come up with solutions very quickly. All right, now let's go through the actual 7 day. So I prepared myself. Right, let me mention, starting the 7-day digital detox, I also did the first 3 days of nutritional detox. I went through an actual juicing detox, also just to clean my body. It went so well, I ended up extending to 4 days. But let me tell you how it went. I used this very good guide, the Juice Master. This is what I used. It has a 3-day it has a 3-day nutritional detox in it. So I used that. I followed the guide. It was great. Also, again, back to the nutritional detox. I've been doing this I wouldn't say regularly. I haven't done it in a while, but I've done it before, so it wasn't all new. You don't want to introduce too many variables into a situation like that. So yeah, there I was. I had my shopping list. I bought all the groceries I needed to buy for the 3-day digital nutritional detox, and I got it done. So the night before I started the nutritional detox, I started weaning myself off of physical food, just taking more smoothies. I take a smoothie every morning, so going through juice detox is not that difficult for me because I take a smoothie every morning. I do soups, so liquid, going on a liquid diet is not a big stretch for me. Needless to say, I took a smoothie the night before starting my juice detox, and it went well. Day 1 went well, no issues. I didn't even there's in the menu, in the schedule, there's a Lena, something between lunch and dinner. I didn't even have that water because I was so full. I didn't need it. But day two was tough. And just like he said in the book, I got a bit of migraine, you're detoxifying your body, the toxins are coming out, the free radicals. So you got a bit of migraine happening, fatigue started coming on. And he did mention, you might, be fatigued. So I had to nap quite a number of times in day two. Day two was tough. Day two, I can tell you, I was thinking of throwing the towel in because I also hadn't done a juice detox in a while. Anyway, I persevered. Day three, very smooth. It went so well, I extended to day four. I just repeated day three a second time because it went so well. So I enjoyed it very much. Now here's something else I did even during those 4 days of juice detox. I took warm Epsom salt baths. Day one, the night before, I did my Epsom salt bath. I even had some eucalyptus in it. It's just a lot of self-care. Just dim the light, no electricity. I tried to avoid using electric light during this period also, just to, calm myself, center myself. And the warm Epsom salt bath helps to take a lot of the toxins out of your body, helps to, just get rid of the free radicals. So it helps the process much better, and it soothes you, relaxes you, and that went well. So those are the first 4 days. And remember, during this juice detox, I'm still off of technology. No phones. I locked my iPhone away, my iPad away, even my Apple Watch. I didn't even want a digital watch. Nothing digital. I locked them in a drawer and I said I wouldn't open them until 7 days are done. So you can imagine going through a juice detox and not having Netflix to pass your time, social media to pass your time. I just read physical books. I would go out into nature, sit, read, meditate, and just enjoy being alone with my thoughts. Silence and solitude, and also stillness. So silence, solitude, and stillness were my companions, and they proved to be very good companions. Now, at the end of the juice detox, I went on a trip. I went out of the city with my sister and her family. We went to a safari. We went out into nature. We went chasing waterfalls. I'll put a picture or two here. We looked at some blue pools. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. As a matter of fact, we went to a blue pool that's just around Mt.Kenya. So the ice that melts from the peak comes into that pool, and the water was around 9 degrees Celsius. It was cold. I've not been into that kind of water where you're swimming and you're shivering. I'm swimming, I'm freestyling, and I'm shivering. That was, but I was just mentally ready for, that kind of challenge. I'm also doing that because I want to do the Wim Hof challenge. I would love, to go hiking with Wim Hof. Those of you who don't know, Wim Hof, I'll try and link something in the description where you can watch some of his videos. So that was great. It relaxed my muscles. It just I enjoyed it. I kept going back into the water. And that was the trip. That's how my week basically went. So I spent the latter part of the week out of the city, just relaxing, taking in that good fresh air, no devices. And listen, I was the driver, right? I was the driver, and I had no phone, no GPS navigation. Of course, people with me were annoyed because they're like, how can you, and we're going somewhere we've never been before. So they're like, how are you going to find directions? That's like the good old fashioned way. Stop at a filling station. Hey, am I on the right path? Get a physical map. Sometimes you just got to dial it back a bit to, re-energize yourself. So guys, that was my 7-day digital detox, which included a 4-day juice detox. And I am ready to do it again. I would encourage you to try, days where you go without technology, or, intermittent fasting, something to help cleanse your mind, your body, your emotions. Try it out. Let me know how it goes. If you need some assistance, let me know. I can link you to different people who can help you. And I'm refreshed. All right, did I tell you, by the way, day one, I got so many ideas to problems that have been nagging me. I got the solutions day one. I remember one time I was in my Epsom salt eucalyptus bath, and something that's been bothering me came to me, and I got the solution. So there are so many benefits to be accrued. So I want to catch you next time. Please don't forget to like, comment on this video, and subscribe so you can be notified when more videos come out. All right, talk to you another time. Bye.